Hey, MC here. I have this wonderfully abused Ruger 1022 to play with today. This was a garage sale find. A friend of mine picked up many moons ago, and it needs a good takedown and cleaning. We get a little surface corrosion on the barrel. We have a scope that's been dropped more than once apparently. Big dent on the side, a lot of just general filth that needs to be cleaned. Yes, unloaded, no ammunition present. It's got the 4-power Weaver, see-through scope rings. This is how most of these were set up back in the era. A lot of the paint peeling off, so aluminum receiver, and this was actually aluminum base metal on the trigger guard and magwell. So no plastic here. Let's see if we can bring a little bit of life back in, or at least get the barrel and the action cleaned up, get that bolt out. We got different bore shine stuff, oils, and degreasers, safety glasses, and I'm going to throw on some rubber gloves to keep those solvents from soaking into my skin. All right, action's off from this thing. Chamber's clear. Chamber is absolutely filthy. So clearly it's been around a little while, but I think we can get her cleaned up, scrape off some of this surface stuff, get some oil on it. Not sure if my friend's going to want this thing repainted or just leave it with a natural aged weathered patina look to it. I think if it just functions, he'd be satisfied. And we got a couple of kitty cat audience out there chewing grass. Should be eating mice. Again, scope glass, absolutely filthy. So it's been clearly leaned up in a closet. Not cased. No scope covers. We'll show it some love. Make sure that our barrel lock hardware is tight. And definitely get in and degrunge this action. Okay, well, we've got the trigger group out. I'm not sure we could fit too much more grease and filth inside of this. And the bolt. Yeah, she's seeing a lot of use. Extractors. Spring still seems tight. We'll take a look at that firing pin. We'll get a closer look at that. Clearly that needs some love. Get some grime out of there. Get a little bit of oil back in where it belongs. Get a little surface corrosion here on the bolt face where it stuck through the ejection port. Might be able to just polish that off. Maybe that is just grime. We'll see if we can polish that up. the inside of the upper portion. Again, lots of stuff to remove. So if your Ruger 1022 isn't running and it looks like this, I bet I know why. Take it down, clean it up, oil it up, inspect all of your parts, and reassemble. See if I can get a peek down that barrel or not. Let's try to get a little more light in the action. Not wanting to do it. Anyways, got a lot of scrubbing to do. Let's get to it. And here is the after bolt carrier group. Got that cleaned up pretty well. A little coat of oil on it. Got all the years of powder and lead residue off from there. Trigger group, maybe did about a 60% cleaning on this. I didn't thoroughly break it down. Oops, I better put the hammer spring back in. And the action, that cleaned up fairly well. Get the grime all out of there. Wire brush, brass wire brush down the bore. Scrub that, got some bore cleaner in it, scrape most of the junk out. We'll put this thing all back together, the stock. Just tossed a little oil after taking the powder residue off the wood. Threw a little oil in there to help preserve that stuff. Not going to do anything with refinishing the wood. I leave all of the little dings and notches and age in there. And the little Weaver scope, we took the dirt off the lens. Just threw a little oil over the rusty barrel. I'm not going to do anything with trying to refinish that. So we'll put all the parts together, run a couple of bullets through it. And now we got this gun all back together, nice and shiny. Got that side by side with my Ruger. We're going to take it out back, do a little bit of shooting, field testing, make sure that it all functions. So cool. Your grandpa got an old gun, uncle got an old gun. Take it out of the closet, show it some love. Thanks for watching.